Hello, guys. What's going on? It's your boy Phrankleen. Uh, this is going to be a brief one. If you can see me, just give me a thumb up. Let's wait for people to come online. Um, yeah, if you can see me, say what's up. Say hi. Say hi. Hello, Prince Walaz. What's up, people? Give me a thumb up. Give the video a thumb up. Give the video a thumb up. Yeah, I told you guys I was going to be doing more live videos, okay? More live videos, more live videos. But I'm not going to take too long. Matthew Ayodele, how you doing, bro? Paz, Olayinka Taufik, how you doing? Thank you for stopping by. Emmanuel Ugochukwu, Marlene, Helga, Animasha Adesina, Sunshine, Combo Breaker. Do, 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 do. Ifioma. Right. So I'm not gonna take too long on this one, okay? Hey, what's up, Emmy from Manchester? What's up, man? Right. So this one, I was looking through the bunch of emails that I got from a lot of you guys. If you haven't, make sure you send me an email if you got a topic you'd like me to talk about. That's foodchannel1960 at gmail.com. Foodchannel1960. Abigail, you've already seen it. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate. If you want to support the channel, you can donate. Hit the button and support the channel through that donate button, or you can support the channel through the PayPal link in the description. How you doing, blessed Dom Nima from Germany? Anyway, food channel 1960 at gmail.com. That's my email address. Food, as in food channel 1960 at gmail.com. Right, let's crack on. So, this particular email caught my attention. This guy is Ghanaian, and then he basically he lives here in the UK. And some of these emails are interesting, man. I'm gonna start bringing a lot of them out for you guys. But the premise of this emails and all these things I'm getting is hopefully someone right, okay, the other side. I'll make sure I start adding my email address to the description. Thank you for saying that. That's a good observation. So basically, this gentleman said to me, he's Ghanaian, his wife also Ghanaian and stuff. So they're based in the UK. They've been here for a few years. So what's happened is, over the years, they both had menial jobs at some points, and then they worked their way to the top, right? Not top as such, but they moved away from the rough jobs and stuff. But um, I think the wife was working with a local council. She had some kind of administrative job that she's been doing for quite some time. And they've both been talking about how they wanted to improve their finances and improve. Euphema Moses, hi, how you doing? Improve their family life and their finances in general. They've got two kids, so basically, before this woman, she's been doing this sort of administrative job and stuff. But this guy, I'm talking based on this email. So this guy had dabbled into a few businesses in the past, and they've had issues. As you know, finance, money plays a major role in any relationship. I don't care who you are, white, black, blue, gay, lesbian. Finance is a major cog in the system, as well as trust and every other things, right? So, long story short, um, she sat with him, but before then he had some money. I think they saved some money, and he must have spent roughly 17, 18 grand trying to set up some business, but the businesses didn't really pick up, okay? And then he had to go back to get a job and all that stuff, trying his hands on a couple of things, looking for financial freedom, which isn't exactly, but unfortunately, I don't know the premise of those businesses. But long story short, the business, that's amazing. Please commends me such people and opportunities. So the business didn't work. Now, in moving forward, this lady then had been talking to people and said she wanted to better herself and all that stuff. Long story short, she must have gone for project management training and business analysis. This training are quite common in here in the UK. Some of you people watching this, I'm sure you'll be aware. You know, they are quite rewarding career whereby if you train to be a business analyst or project manager or a PMO analyst or project planner, project coordinator, you might be able to earn from like £200 a day, 250 a day, £300 a day to 400 and £500 a day. Of course, they come with experience. Okay. So long story short, she got help, from one of her friends. They were able to put CV together, yada yada yada, and then she went for a few job interviews, and the lady got lucky. She landed a fantastic job. So job's paying £450 a day. It was a 6 months contract. From his very lengthy email, I would have loved to read these emails online, but there's some of them they just get a bit. I'm a business analyst. Hey, Abigail, nice one, fantastic. I love that BA. So anyway, she got the job and £450 a day. If you're earning £450 a day, truth be told, for people in that line will be able to tell you, that's a sort of financial freedom and stuff for you. As long as you know how to spend your money and you don't abuse that opportunity, it gives you the opportunity to be able to stash money away. Yada 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 yada. It's just something I've been saying for years, Marlene. So, long story short, she started earning money, right? Yeah, that's a lot of money per day and stuff. Of course, you got to do your taxes and stuff, but with a good accountant, you'll be all right. You'll be left with a chunk of that money. So he, this, I'm going to tell you what my take is. I'm just trying to help you get the background. So you like money, Franklin? Okay, what's that got to do with me? I'm not the person. I'm just telling you about the stories. Anyway, whatever, man. So hi, Nee West. Good morning. So she got now. This is what he said. She got the first. How can he spend 17 or 18K? It seems to me he doesn't know how to spend well. So anyway, she got the first couple of months, money came in, which is a sizable chunk of money and stuff. Now, check this. He had some credit card debts. He had, of course, like most people, you have some loans and whatever. But because she was able to pull in sizable amount of money, she was able to help him clear, he said in his email, 2 credit card bills, right? She took initiative and just helped him pay off credit card bills. Combined credit card bills is worth about £3,000. I think that's a fantastic gesture from your wife or from your husband. That's a beautiful thing. So she helped him clear his credit card bills, and then she also a loan he was owing someone back home. She paid it off for him and stuff. So anyway, which is a fantastic gesture, right? So what I deduce from this guy's email is, of course, he said to me he earns £24,000 a year. So the wife is on £450 a day. And let the truth be told, I don't care who is watching this, I'm going to tell you as it is. Money, finance, especially when a woman is earning more than the man. Now, it's two sides to this. It's a major test for that relationship. It's a test the man's ego to see if you are a genuine man. You're not going to be jealous. You're not going to feel insecure. You're not going to start feeling bad. And also, it's a test, what's it called? It's a test for that woman to also see if the other partner, to see if that money you're earning is not going to get into your head and start misbehaving, right? So it works both ways. But the problem here was the guy started feeling, I guess his ego was knocked because the wife is earning more than him. So now, as soon as there is any sort of misunderstanding, this is what I deduced, right? He starts to, let's say for example, you're going out with your friends tonight to a club or maybe a bar or a restaurant. Oh, you didn't tell me you were going out tonight, that you were going to leave me with the kids and stuff. uh oh yeah, well, sorry, I just want to get a couple of drinks with my friend. I can imagine he would get in an argument and start saying, "Oh, it's because you are earning more money than me now." Boom. This happens a lot in a lot of African relationship, right? And you know, when you start seeing all these things whereby you start to put your partner's money under the spotlight, oh, the woman is talking to you this way because she's earning more money than you. I am aware that some men or some women become nuisance when they believe they're in a stronger position than the other party. Of course, that's a common knowledge. But for this particular situation, I think a bit of jealousy crept in. So now here's the deal. He then asked his wife for £12,000. Watch this. He said he drummed us this brand new business idea from the, from the blues and said maybe something to do with car parts, according to the email. So he asked her for £12,000, and she didn't exactly say no. She said, "Okay, I'm unable to give you £12,000 at once, but what do you need the £12,000 for? You've tried, on a couple of businesses and Tutu said, Kojo." So anyway, he asked for £12,000, and then she said no. But the way she said no was, let me have a clear plan and understanding of what you need 12 grand for. £12,000, even if she's earning £1,000 a day, is a lot of money. And check, excuse me, check this. The same woman helped you pay £3,000 worth of credit card bills and a couple of loans. She's already spent about £6,000 clearing your debt without you asking. So he got pipe down, Lees, and speak for the losers you dated. Hey, Stephen, please, let's not get all abusive. I ask you guys respectfully. People can have different opinion and views. Just ignore comments. Everyone has got right to express themselves. I ask respectfully, okay? I love you people that you support my channel, you watch my content. Please, let's not exchange nasty comments. Don't call anybody loser. Don't call anybody names. I don't want to have to block anybody, okay? You don't have to respond to anybody if you don't like their comments. Please, I ask you respectfully, let's not call anybody names, okay? Yeah, hey, she's been saying whatever. Let her say whatever, okay? Be the bigger person and ignore. I ask respectfully, okay? Anyway, let's crack on. So I was saying, he asked for £12,000, and the lady said, you've spent a few thousands on 2 unsuccessful businesses quite recently. Let me have a clearer understanding, sort of like a business plan. Let's sit down together. So my man got angry. His ego was knocked. He got angry. And then the next thing is, it's because you're earning more than me now. And then that led to, how do I say, that's like a ripple effect, led to several plethora of arguments and stuff. And, I don't live in that relationship, but I'm talking from that long-wounded email because I've already replied him. And it's a very, very very, very common thing, unfortunately, in most African relationships. I'm not saying it's not happening in other parts of the world, but what I'm saying is jealousy and all of those things. Your wife worked hard for that money, okay? And I don't. I think if we approach things objectively, don't be greedy. Don't feel entitled that because she's a baby by you, or because you're married, you are entitled to her money. Okay. I think if you approach things in a much more objective and clearer and honest manner, without taking pointless offenses and all that stuff, you'll be able to get, a lot more help. But Liz is rolling her eyes. Yeah, he asked for £12,000. And then he then said, I remember this. He then said, do on finding men with money. I don't want a low income man draining my pocket. Mind over matter, man. Listen, you know what? I understand people have got different views, but it's your job to provide. So go and make your money. Yeah, but yeah, I agree, but he then started telling me stories about he brought her from Ghana to the UK and Ogbulogbu, Lay Babs. He was telling me about he brought her from Ghana. He talked about how he suffered. He had three jobs. He had to do cleaning job and he hustled. Now I'm not refuting his claims, but I've basically said to him, look, and this I want to use this avenue. You know what? You know what? I get it if you travel to Africa to go and bring your husband or your wife. But can I just say something? The fact that you brought someone abroad, maybe you should have written a contract and handed the contract to a parent and say, as you're beginning to follow me go abroad, I need 80% of a salary. And you should have waited for their reaction. What I'm trying to say is you love someone enough to bring them abroad to come and join you. I'm sure I'm sure a lovely person, a kind-hearted person would appreciate you. But why is it that we use the fact that you brought someone from Ghana, Nigeria, Zimbabwe to the UK, to the US, and you think they owe you the world? I hear this all the time, and it drives me nuts. It- he was telling me about he had three jobs, and I commend you if you're watching this. I appreciate you, but that doesn't give you sense of entitlement to her money. And I was trying to tell this guy that your approach to things and the fact that you started calling her names, oh, she's proud, she's arrogant. I asked him, have you, before she started earning £450 a day, have you asked her in the past? Did you ask her in the past when she was on maybe 20,000 a year or whatever? Did you ask her in the past for money that she said no? And he said, yeah, you know the way women are. So I said, oh, I see. But you didn't think she was arrogant then. You only ignored her because she said no when she was earning maybe 21,000 or 22,000 pounds a year. But because she got a £450 job per day, you now think she's arrogant. You now think she's not supportive. Oh, she's bitten the finger that fed her because you brought her from Ghana. You had, and I don't know, man. It beggars belief because um, these. The reason I'm sharing this story is you see this sort of similar story or occurrences are known to destroy a lot of marriages and relationships, particularly in the diaspora. I'm sure somebody would agree with me. It happens a lot. He wants to hold the fact that he brought her forever. Yeah, using the fact that you brought her here, she's ungrateful. So he basically expects her. He's basically calculating, her money. £450 a day. He expects her to give her £12,000 cash money. It's not even a loan to give her this gross is. I mean, bro, Anton, what's up, bro? 12 at £450 a day. Let's be mindful of the fact that it's a substantive amount of money which contractors earn, but you still have your tax liability, which if you have a good accountant. But what the beauty of contracting roles like a project managerial roles or business analyst roles and stuff like that is they allow you to make sizable chunk of money within a short space of time. But that doesn't mean to be financially reckless, because I personally know people who earn that type of money and they have nothing to show because they live a reckless life. But back on the matter, right? The reason I said this story caught my attention is it's a very common one. In fact, let me be balanced. There are also known cases of women, of men who earn that sort of money, £500 a day or even more, and the wife might be at the bottom end of the spectrum in terms of earning a lot lesser. I mean, earning a lot lesser than him, and she doesn't want to then pay any more bills, or she expects him to just fork out money because he's earning that huge amount of money. And for those of us that come from back in Africa, Dudes back home can be diabolical, man. They are some folks back home are extremists because I told this dude just to be careful who he disseminates that woman's information to, because some folks back home, they can take this matter from this level to that level to some spiritual nonsense, because they would then start trying to hound the woman and all that stuff. To me, all I gathered from this is a lazy man, a man who feels entitled. Whether you're a man, whether you're a woman, the sense of entitlement of wanting to put your claws into your partner's, resources and finance, and feeling, oh, you're going to for me 10,000 pounds, 12,000 pounds. You should thank your stars. You should, if you, I mean, you yourself told me that you had squandered nearly 18 grand in wanting to start two businesses in less than 2 years, and you got nothing to show for it. A lot of people, some people don't even have £5,000 to start a business. Fact. But to say she's an ingrate because you brought her from Ghana to the UK, but then again, she's gone to school, she's educated herself, she's had two lovely babies by you. I don't think it's fair. And then you go into your family and telling them that, you see, you got to be careful. I hope you get to see this video. This is what happens. This is what I'm talking about, folks back home. Some raggedy uncle and aunties and jealous and brainless idiots back home, they're going to hear that and they'll start running to some babalawo, some herbalist, and try to do some diabolical crap to that woman. They will end up sabotaging the entirety of that relationship. Believe me, because some man is unable to control himself and he feels entitled to his woman's money. But like I said, these actually work both ways. I personally have seen a situation where a man was earning about £650 a day. The wife had maybe a 20K job, and trust me, she was expecting him to be handing out massive chunks of money, and the matter ended up in Nigeria with families and stuff. And for some weird reason, dude, a couple of months later, had a fatal accident. He became bedbound, became disabilitated, unable to work again for the rest of his life. I don't know, that might just be a coincidence, but for those of you who are Africans like me, you know exactly what I'm saying. So yeah, what do you think? What's your view? I'm a believer in, there is a problem. There is evidently a problem. How do you think this can be fixed? If you were in this man's situation, what would you do differently? Or what would you tell this guy to do differently? I don't think, unfortunately, finance, money is a major reason why a lot of relationships go down the drain. Facts only. What do you think they can do differently? What do you think? Or do you think that should be the end of the relationship? What do you think? Kazim, what would you do? The fact that the wife is independent should be satisfying for the husband. Well, his ego is not. He suffers from a lot of insecurity. Stop being entitled. Pair up with shared commitments only. Her money is her money. End of the relationship. Ibrahim, stop it. The problem is cultural too, because sense of entitlement. I believe this guy should remove his eye from the lady's money. Of course, man needs to find a way to make more money. I mean, what's up with, a smart guy, not a manipulative guy. If you are, this is what I always say: if you are honest, if you are open, but because you've been reckless, you've been reckless with nearly 18 grand, and you've got nothing to show for it. So I think the woman is afraid to even give you another money, but she helped you pay off your credit card bills and your loans, though, which is nearly £6,000. He's not saying anything about that. I'm Ghanaian, but most Ghanaian guys can be so lazy. Ha, paz. It's very sad, man. So yeah, maybe God blessed her for a reason and not him. Yo, Lees. Uh, yeah, communication. I'm telling you, man, the reason this particular case, I came here late though to comment. All I know is that he wants some of her money. Are they really married? Well, so he said, or so he says. They've been married for a few years. They've got two young children, 6 and 4-year-old, two daughters. They need to have a conversation about their finances. Do you know what? I like that you said that, Kazim. They need to have a conversation. The woman sounds to me like a very reasonable person. You know what? She didn't exactly say no. The woman is concerned because Two recently, you wasted nearly 18 grand trying to start two businesses in less than 2 years, and you have nothing to show for it. And the woman said, let me see your business plan. Let me see what you're working with. I will see what I can do. But I can't exactly give you 12 grand. She said, I will see what I can do. But my man lost his cool. He lost everything. He became angry because he feels that, she's meant to give him 12,000. Don't ask any questions because I'm your husband, because I'm piping you down. I don't give you belly. You have two babies by me. You're meant to give me 12,000. And I'm telling you, this particular case study might be different from any other person's story. But like I said, finance is a major problem. And feeling insecure about your partner's earning capability and rising up or having a better career, it's not a good thing. I can't see anything to do. But you didn't say, wait, let me see. But you didn't say, Franklin, if the woman was belittling him or not, if she's not belittling. Hey, I didn't say if the woman was belittling him or not. Thank you for saying that. Bear in mind that I'm not in that relationship. I go by the emails, right? He said, and I quote, he feels she's belittling him by asking him to give her a business plan, a proper explanation of the type of business and what he really needs £12,000 for. He said she's belittling him. Oh, she's feeling some type of way because she's now earning a lot of money. When I asked him in my reply, he couldn't give me anything substantive. I actually asked him, did she call you any names? Is she name calling you? Is she insulting you? He said no. He even said, she would never deprive me of love making. She cooks. It's just that recently she made new friends at the new job, and then they're going out for drinks, and he didn't take permission. And I corrected him. Don't ask your wife to take permission. Your wife can tell you or should tell you that she's nipping out, but it's out of courtesy, out of respect, mutual respect in a relationship, but she doesn't need your permission to hang out with friends to have a drink, if that makes sense. So that's what he said. Hey, I hope he helps someone. Does he not realize he will not eat for life? She will dress him for life. She will make sure they leave. If she's not calling him names and it's okay, then I agree with you on this one. No. If a woman is earning £450 a day, the man needs to step up his game and go back to school. Don't feel entitled. Eh? If my woman is earning 450 a day, I'm going to that workplace in my dress and my hat. I'm sitting next to her. Excuse me, sir. We are here. I'm the second guy. We are. Trust me, man. I agree with what Franklin is saying. No, I mean, I'm just joking, man. Oh, my woman is on £500 a day. While my dear motive say, oh, need to massage. Oh, baby, please bring that back. Let's get this money together, man. I think on a more serious note, I think people in relationships, when you individualize yourself, when you're thinking me, when you're selfish, and that's when people get greedy. Why don't we start thinking about how do we build wealth? Let's build empire. Let's grow together. How about that? Let's grow together so that we can leave wealth for the forthcoming generation rather than being jealous, wanting to. It takes a lot of negative energy, man. It's just wrong. These things are destroying lives, it's destroying homes. If your wife is on 400, what does it matter? If I'm on £22,000 or £24,000 a year, my wife is on 450 a day. Bruv, up your game, blood. You don't have to compete with your wife, let's be clear, or your husband, but you should be inspired. You may want to do a business or something, but just work together, man. Build empire together. That's just my own take on things. I stand to be corrected, What's the essence? The moment you're in a relationship and you are so jealous of your partner, you are jealous, your ego is smashed all the time. Maybe it's just time to get out of that relationship. Why? You should be your wife's best friend, number one fan. You should be your husband's number one fan. That's the way I see it. I'm sorry. I don't know. Maybe someone else has got, you know. Ah, àlàyé tí ń wò pé 450 a day láyé mi. Ó ti fẹ́ lọ kọ́lé sẹ́kù ìyàwó ni no kò sówó. Ọ̀nkú ó fẹ́ lọ agbárí gba 12k wọ́n ní kò sówó. Wọ́n ṣá ọ̀nkú mọ́lẹ̀ ó fẹ́ gba 12k 12k just like that, blood. You need someone to tell him the truth, man. When they have something to hide, he's hiding something. Poke him some more. Gideon, I agree with you, bro. I agree with you, man. I agree, man. You'll be amazed how finance destroy jealousy, all of these things. It's just toxic. It destroys. It's just, I get what you mean. Again, can I just say to you, man? Can I just say something? Can I say something? And I'm gonna wrap up. You see, the thing is, the idea that a man must mandatorily earn more than a woman stems out of misogyny. That's my own take. It stems out of misogyny. That's why as soon as a woman or partner starts to earn more than the man's ego gets knocked. It feels less of a man. It feels like control is gone. He's no longer in charge of the relationship. It stems out of misogyny, honestly, because why is the fact? So that means if we look at it deeply, that means you prefer your woman, your female, or your partner to be at the bottom end of the spectrum, as long as you are doing good, as long as you are she's there having kids, you are happy with that. That's totally wrong. That's totally wrong. I brought my husband to USA and I make more money than my husband. Yeah, for life, Esther. He don't have problem with what we communicate. For life, Esther, do you share your money with your husband though? I'm just joking. I'm just teasing, man. I'm teasing. I'm just teasing. So it's my Kazim. What would you do, man? What would you do if your missus was getting more bread than you, man? What would you do? Would you run away? Kazim Mayadanu. Jennifer, what part of the world do you live in? You're always saying good night, everyone. Where do you live? Jeez, Australia or where? Singapore. All right. Thank you for joining, Jennifer. Thank you. ST, when did you send the email? The guy is so disrespectful to marry another woman with your money. Mind over man, I'm telling you, man. Anyway, it's a wrap, man. It's a wrap. If you want to send me an email, foodchannel1960@gmail.com. It's your boy, Phrankleen. I think the man needs to be patient and his wife respects him for demanding a woman. So that's me. Keep the stories coming. If you have something you need me to talk about, to look into, send me an email. And I already told the brother, man, get your shit together. Get yourself together. Go and work with your woman. And if you feel so insecure, you're so useless, get out of the relationship. Let the woman live her life. That's just my take, man. That's my take, man. It's not her fault. She's basically elevated herself and, to do well. I think people should think positively, objectively, build empire. Don't be jealous of the other person, man. What has worked for me is having a joint account and separate individual account. All our salaries go in the joint account, and we pay each other an allowance. Wow, Kwame, nice one, brother. What do you think about the age difference in relationship? Please send me email, foodchannel1960@gmail.com, man. I really want to talk about pressing topics. Love matters. My sister, thank you for always showing up on my feed. I respect and love you. Thank you. Love matters. Go and check out our food channel. Love matters. She's She's a Nigerian YouTuber. Love Matters. She's a Nigerian YouTuber. She cooks great recipes, makes great videos and stuff. Okay. Thank you for joining. Please send me an email, and I'll catch you in the next one. It's your boy Phrankleen. Peace and love. I'm actually very hungry. I'm hungry. I want to go grab a bite. Bye now. Bye.